Hello there, Cubs. It is I, Stray Cat, the one and only, coming to you with another vlog because I was recommended that I should be doing daily vlogs anyway. And here's one now. In news about work since my hiatus started, I'm no longer working at Safeway. I actually went through 2 jobs, technically 3. I'm on the 3rd one now. But the next job after Safeway was Chevron, which, basically a lateral move from where I was at. Knew the skill set, knew what was needed, and ended up working cashier for the majority of it, so didn't have to deal with the smells and the sounds as much, but was still too close to the customers, the general public customers. And those of you who have worked retail and or service, you know what I'm talking about. Now, you might be wondering why I'm outside then. Well, this story still has to meander a little bit further. See, after that job fell through because that company was a franchise and the franchisor was a fuckwit, let's just put it bluntly, had to move on and proceeded to then get a warehouse job. That warehouse job was incredibly high turnover, and I could figure that out within the first week. But I needed a job, so I needed to keep on it. So I tried my damnedest and kept looking for other jobs in the meantime. Now, one of those days of trying to find another job, I had to call out sick for that particular day just to make sure I could make it to the interview. The interview fell through. The job then proceeded to say, nope, we're not taking you back for the warehouse job. It was a temp position with a temp agency anyway, so it's not that big a deal. But that fell through, and it took me another month or so. There was like 2 months in between me getting out to get the Chevron job, 2 months to then get the warehouse job, and then a month to get my current job, which is where this story is finally heading to. This job has janitorial as my main duties. That is the majority of what I do every day, is just cleaning up after people. I have 3 different locations that I'm usually doing. I have one that I'm currently doing right now that is outside of my usual purview, but the boss is paying me extra because he put himself in a bind and he kind of needed me to get him out of it. So I was like, yeah, sure. If you're paying that much extra, sure, why not? So, the majority of my janitorial duties covers 3 buildings. One of them is a EMT ambulance office. I have regular run-ins with the EMTs of my local area. It's kind of fun to hear some of the wild and horrifying stories of medical distress that people of my county get into. Yeah. And, make jokes from time to time about the bullshit I had to go through working retail to them. So, tit for tat, we're having fun. After that is, funny enough, a warehouse. A warehouse and a sales office for the warehouse. That is generally like 3 buildings total. And it's just like a hop, skip, and a jump to each one. The third one is a veterinary rehabilitation clinic for, dogs that are seriously injured and need to eventually be uninjured. The tripods, those who are in those wheelchair sort of deals for dogs, those sort of things. I just clean up the offices. It's mainly a lot of dog hair that I'm cleaning up, to be perfectly honest with you. It's a lot of dog hair. The occasional treats are spit up. Haven't had full-on biohazards. The job does not specifically want me cleaning up biohazards, so luckily I usually avoid that. But this job I'm covering for the boss is interesting because it kind of ties into yesterday's video where I was being aggravated at the state of the world, the country, and, where it's all going. See, there is one particular architect that has led us to where we are. And I'll give you a couple of guesses where I'm covering right now. Just a wild guess. Yes, no, I'm cleaning up his service center and showroom back there. It's actually not that bad. I've learned some weird quirks about how his business is run. I also know how his businesses are not running currently at the moment. So, those are details that are kind of fun for me. But neither here nor there. I'm currently waiting out the clock. I already got the job done. I'm just waiting out the clock to call out and call it a day and then go home and or get a little buzzed of some kind. I'm not drinking anymore. In case you're curious, I'm not drinking anymore. So do with that info what you will. So anyway, yeah. Figured it was a funny way to tie into yesterday's video. This particular cleaning. Luckily, I only have to do this a few times this month, so it's not like I have to do it all the time. It's just to cover my boss's ass while his brother, who pretty much owns the business, is out on vacation and can't do this location for him. I could go into details, but I don't want to get hit with a corporate espionage charge. It's bad enough I'm doing this in the parking lot. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave that where it is. Anywho, yeah, it's actually getting pretty close to the time I need to call out. So I'm going to end this little video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this was fun for you, as fun as it was for me. And I will see y'all in the next video. Whenever that is. Who knows? Oh, forgot to mention, that's my car. That's my current car. Yeah, it's a Woody PT Cruiser. How about that? Anyway, I will see y'all in the next video. This is the one and only Stray Cat. Doing my job, vlogging, which is not my job, more of a hobby. And, yeah, I'm just waiting out the clock for when I can get to what I want to do for you.